Probably heard this one before. If you want to become a really solid engineer, you have to have good communication skills, right? We've all heard that one before, but sadly, nobody has ever told us, or you in this case, what does that actually mean? Having good communication skills as a senior software engineer, right? You always heard that oh, software engineers, the senior people, the lead people, they have great communication skills, and that's one of the things that differentiates them from junior developers. But nobody actually says what it actually is. Just saying good communication skills is very vague, you know. It's not specific enough for you to take home and then apply that to your life, right? So I'll tell you what actually having good communication skills in software engineering means. Here's a quick story, by the way, which kind of relates to this. I had a friend who got into software engineering a while back. He started as a backend developer and stayed as a developer. He's still a backend developer. So he got in the industry about 8 years ago. When he joined a company, he joined as a junior developer, and I told him that whatever you are in this moment is not gonna last. You're gonna become a completely different person. Meaning that the way you behave, the way you talk to people, it's all gonna transform because you're gonna become your job. We've heard that one before. You're gonna become your job, and funny enough, the guy, like, fast forward a couple of years, the guy became the job. The guy used to be proper extrovert, go out and just everything that extrovert person does. Um, he just switched after a couple of years, completely different person. And what also happened, he became a good engineer, got a job at a bigger company, earned enough for himself, doing well. What's the point of all this though? Well, the point is that you become what you study, what you do, right? So this guy became kind of this a programming person, a nerd, so called. You can't have a conversation with that person anymore, but initially you could. When I met the guy, you could have any conversation, but you can't have that anymore. Even the person is a senior developer at this point, you can't have a conversation with them. And he does not have good communication skills when it comes to a senior developer. So what's going on here? What the hell is going on? The guy had better communication skills before, then he became a senior developer, and he doesn't have good communication skills anymore. What's going on? Right? It's confusing. Well, the guy just became his role. He's just, that's his identity. Engineering. I talk in engineering language. Um, I'm a shy person, and that all these sort of things, right? Now, let me kind of that's the story. Now, let me tell you what you should do to have good communication skills as a senior engineer. The only way, and this is probably the only way that actually works to improve your communication skills as a senior developer, the skills that only senior developers have, is to talk to other people and then just have technical conversations with them. Find someone who is not technical or technical, it doesn't matter, really. It honestly doesn't matter. Find people and talk to them and have technical conversations with them, debate with them, go back and forth. Try to have discussion why this technology is better, why that one is much worse, why that is so old but still so much better compared to new modern technologies. Why Python is so much slower than this, or why PHP is insecure, why WordPress is insecure, and so unsafe. I keep saying insecure. Um, so have these conversations. And the second way to improve your communication as a software engineer, senior software engineer, is to actually write blog posts. You want to go learn the concept, experiment, get better at it, and then write a blog post about it. Let other people see, and make sure you write a blog post so other people actually understand. That's another way to improve your communication. So those are the two main things. But just know, if you don't do these two things, what I just mentioned, talk to other people in technical way, have technical conversation with them, and write blog posts. If you don't do these two things, you might become a senior software engineer, but you will not be able to talk like a senior developer, senior engineer. You're talking, whatever you say, your tone and all that will still be as if you're a junior developer. Okay, so keep those things in mind. You can become a senior developer title wise, but communication skills will not, hit the ceiling there at all. There is a long way to go unless you start writing blog posts, articles, um, and talk to technical people. Actually talk, not write, talk. That's a way to improve your communication skill, and that's what actual communication skill is. You wanna talk um, in a technical way, but also in a generic enough way so other people understand. So you're not going so into the details that everyone's like, what the hell is going on? What is this guy on about? They want to see a bit more generic stuff as well, the vague explanations without going too much into the detail, just that surface level stuff. And if you can mix the surface level stuff with technical stuff and talk, then it's a job done. At that point, you're doing well. Also, if you like these sort of videos, be sure to subscribe. I notice a lot of people not subscribing. Um, they do seem to enjoy the videos though, so I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll try to improve the content quality. But yeah, for now. Alright guys, I'll speak to you guys next time. Alright, bye for now.